Desktop Express is running. External power on. Radically sub as tier 1 and says end of line.
Hello. Okay. First off, enjoy Unshaved Shelby because I just completely forgot today because I had so much I needed to do when I came into the office that it just completely slipped my mind. So, not that I shave in the office, but when I was leaving home, I was trying to think of all the things we got to go do today, and it's a lot. Oh no, it's a Shelby. Yeah, it's a wired Shelby who's been really hard at work today. So, what are we doing? Because we're doing a lot today, all right? We do all this stuff. We got a lot of stuff to do today. Matter of fact, we got so much stuff. I kind of want to take you on a tour of stuff and explain what it is we're doing here. So let's do a little bit of walking here. All right. So, hello, DJ Marble. So, all right, I can press boop. I said boop. Wait, why? Oh, because I gotta click that.
End of line.
Boop. There we go. Okay. First off here, hold on. So, Moonwire, thank you for the tier 1 sub and for 26. That's one of them. That's a number. 24. 26 months there. Thank you so much, Moonwire. And the Consulist, thank you for the Prime sub. I gotta put that down. For 10 months. I appreciate that. See Apple stuff? Oh yeah, there's some box computer thing there, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, let's look at some things. All right. So here we go. This is this tablet screen here right now. Okay. We're gonna. What do you mean laggy? Well, the video on the camera is just really low frame rate. Like, why is it so low frame rate? But yeah, so I can unplug this and we can walk and talk. So I want you to notice that this is my HP 9836C, and if we come over here, you'll see that's the computer itself right there. But we got this little thing on the computer here, like this. Oh look, it's a tag that says where the computer is, and it's attached to the computer. And if we flip this around, I can wish that Windows knew how to read QR codes, but it doesn't. So let's just pretend we scan that QR code. Beep. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. I can read that. Wait, if I go up here, I can use the barcode reader. Click. There we go. Oh, that didn't work right. I guess like, oh, you know what? I think it might be glitching out there. Yeah, so that worked. That read it because on the wiki, I now generate asset tags automatically using PHP GD. And you know all that hard work I was doing with Semantic Wiki. All right, I'm going to get rid of that camera thing in the background so it stops wigging it out here. Wow, man, that's terrible. Why is that so bad? It's not like just that that no machine is locked up. It's actually like that on here. Oh, you know what? I bet it's low power. Yeah, I bet I forgot to charge it first today. You know, we'll just let that be. The good news is I don't actually plan on using this today. We might at some point, but I wanted to not deal with network printing today, so we're not using that. So if we're not network printing, what are we doing? Well, over here you'll see that I have my laptop set up on a cart, and I rebuilt this cart this morning. It was a lot of work. Let me move this chair out of the way. The goal is actually not to sit for the entire day. And so far it's been going very well. So on the cart, I have the laptop, of course, but right here, I have the Dymo label maker that I got for the e-reader stuff. And with that, I am able to print labels that are the perfect size for me to stick onto the tags that I already have. So I can fold them in half, put them on the tag, and then boom, I have a thermal printed tag. Bam, done, ready to go. Now we're going thermal because that's what I got. It's cheap, it's here, why not? That's fine. So floor, you can see floor. Yeah, there was a lot of work to expose a lot of floor here. So we have the laptop, we have the label maker. I also have the barcode scanner down there in case we need to scan any barcodes. And then I have the Nikon camera attached to the laptop cart, which is why when I say I rebuilt it, I mean literally, because the shelf would not hold the camera on here. It would fall, it would break it. So I reconfigured it in such a way that the camera mount actually holds the cart together. Now, why have all of that right there? Because I can now take the full setup for cataloging items anywhere in the office. We got barcode reader, printer, computer, camera, all of it in one spot. So, yeah, we got a lot of power right here for all of this. So, they don't fade. All of these items will be stored indoors, and I can always reprint them if they do fade. That's kind of the benefit. Let me explain what all we have going on here. To do this, I think I'm going to go ahead and bring up the laptop's screen here. So I'm also going to drink some water.
AAUS 82S as tier 1 and says 22 months and he hasn't told me to go away yet. -yay. End of line.
I totally didn't try and drink that water so fast that it came out of my nose. Oh gosh. Be glad you got the small view today. Oh. One moment, let me bring up the Twitch dashboard here. Okay. Oh man. Oh, my nose is nice and clean now. Okay. Um,
Magicot accepts as tier 1 and says, end of line.
all right, Cart House, thank you for the tier 1 sub there. And for, it's not that one, it's this one, 22 months there. I appreciate that so much. And Majenko, thank you for the 26 months there of tier 1. I appreciate that as well. Okay. Let's see. You're welcome, glad to help and bring like crazy. Yeah. So you want Adam Savage? So you went Adam Savage on the laptop saying, kinda. Actually, I think I should replace it with one that's all metal to do exactly what I want. So anyway, let's take a look at what we got here. So here is a wiki, all right? This is the same wiki we've been working on. It is now Semantic Wiki on the real domain, okay? So this is something that we were trying to do last weekend, and it was miserable. We could not get there because we could not get the QR codes here to display alongside the thumbnails for the other images. The problem was, I don't know. What I did is I took a whole day to do absolutely nothing but rebuild the Docker container files from scratch and much more rigidly define the process for creating everything, and then it worked. So there were a couple of people who tested it, and they were like, works on my machine. And I was like, great. So I set up a secondary instance on my laptop with Docker, and it worked fine. So I was like, you know what? There's just something about how I did it with my server that was cursed. So I redid everything, and it worked great. So I don't know. But it's now running with all of the fun stuff. We got the QR code generator and all that stuff. So now, what does a QR code generator get us? It gets us the ability to have something that we can scan. So what I can do here is I can open the asset tag in a new tab. Actually, I already did here. And I'll get to this whole thing in a moment. But let's say I have my phone or, you know, something, and I'm looking at an item and I want to scan the tag. Well, these tags encode the URL. I'm just going to open Kate here. All right. So I'm going to point this barcode reader, all right, the scanner that's connected to the laptop at the laptop screen, and boop, there we go. You can see it just read the barcode and it typed out the domain name to the wiki entry right there. So that's what's encoded in the barcodes, and that's the only thing that will ever need to be encoded in the barcodes, because everything else is available on the wiki site. So once you can scan that, you can get everything else that you need. You know, that's it. That's all you need. So we have that. The name of the thing that the tag is on, the tech tangents thing, just because, I mean, let's say I take it to, you know, an event or something. It would be kind of nice to have it like ownership linked or something like that. So, yeah. So we have, we're not having any problems with the stream, right? Yeah, it looks like it's up and running still. Okay, good. Just double checking. So we have this. This file is a custom file that I made here. And this is written using the same library that the barcode generator plugin uses, PHP-GD. I actually did have experience with that library before I started this. So I did that. So Vital Knieve, actually, it's fun that you say that. The tags for LTX, those were all done manually by filling in like a spreadsheet and then having a spreadsheet generate PDFs, I believe through ImageMagick. And then I printed them all out once I had PNGs or whatever. So that was done differently, but this setup, using the information in here, can generate those types of printouts instantly. Once I write a PHP-GD library like this to make a fancier color fun one, I could totally do that. So, on that topic, we spent a lot of time on getting Semantic Wiki set up and working. Did that net us anything? Great, now it's a Semantic Media Wiki install. What does that even mean? Well, if you remember before, if you went to my homepage and then went to the software collection, you get this absolutely ridiculously enormous page that has every single box photo shown, and it all has to load. Then you scroll forever and it's worthless. Now, we have an alphabetized list navigatable by the first letter. You can click that and then browse just the items underneath that letter, and they're all automatically sorted. How are these in here? Well, every single box now has its own page on the wiki, and they are automatically pulled in, and they go, well, let's just start there, all right? Every single entry, instead of having a little box on the software collection page, now has its own page. And this is where the power of Semantic Wiki comes in, because if we click this, Browse Properties, these are Semantic Wiki properties that each page has. Now, you have to define these as part of the page, and I am using a template that takes in all of the data and automatically prescribes the parameters. So to give you an example of this, let's go ahead and quickly add a new software package. So let's do Mavis Beacon teaches typing here, all right? We're gonna actually catalog something here right now real fast, okay? We have done this before and it sucks, it's terrible, right? Well, I want you to look at how fast this is gonna be, okay? We're gonna get to this printer in a moment because I need storage bin labels, but you'll see what I mean here. Can we add info to software Wikipedia style? Yes. So let's start out here. The first thing I want to do is I want to get a photo. Okay, so let's go to live view on the camera. All right, we can see Mavis Beacon teaches typing. I'm going to go ahead, zoom that in a bit there. We'll crop that when we're done. That looks great. I already have the lighting all set up to make this look beautiful. I'm gonna stop that.
Ultimate says more like Mavis Beacon teaches QR code scanning. Am I right?
Yeah, really.
100. End of line.
Ben, thank you for the 100 bits there. Favorite type of Shelby excited while explaining something? There was a lot that went into this over this week. So tap, 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 please. Did I disable tap click? Okay, fine, click. There we go. Try not to shake it. Okay, so here we have the thing, okay? So now I'm gonna go here, and then we're gonna bring up, you know what? Go away, terminal. I don't care. I'm using the touchpad only right now, and it's gonna drive me crazy. All right, so we have this. So the first thing we're gonna do, editing tabs, things, crop, boom, boom. Who needs a scanner when you got a camera? Am I right? All right, save, boom. Okay, we'll close that. Mavis, how do you spell it? Beacon. It's like bacon with an E in there. Teaches typing V2. All right. So now we're going to go upload file. Drag this onto there. Boom. Continue. Yeah, sure, it's my work, whatever. Don't question it too much. Copy that, paste that, click that,
end of line.
and done. There we go. Okay, so main page, software collection. Okay, we're gonna just grab the that there. We're gonna sprinkle in some spaces. Mavis Beacon teaches typing V2. All right, create page. This is the power.
100 Mavis Bacon with an E. My favorite bacon. End of line.
Edit. Okay. Box condition. All right. What do we got here? This, I would say this is a 4. It's got some stuff that needs to be cleaned off, but it's not too bad. All right. Release year. What do we got? We got 1991. 1991. Okay. Platform. This, I believe, no, this is Apple Macintosh Plus or higher. So this is actually Mac 68K. Media format. It's a, I don't know, let's open it and double check. This is low density floppy disk or medium density, whatever. It's a 720K disk, but it's Mac, so this is actually going to be wrong. Notes, we don't need a notes condition. UPC, is there one on here? Actually, there isn't. Really? Oh, there it is. Boop. Golden. All right. Media type, this is software, and location. So that we will get to later. Apply changes, save page, control enter. We forgot to set a photo. Edit, click, edit, photo, Mavis Beacon teaches typing, apply, save. Like, it's so exciting. It's so good. I'm telling you, this is the future here. Look at that. Look at that whole nice page put in, okay? Now, check this out. I'm just going to refresh this to make sure it caches everything. We're going to go to Browse Properties. That template that I just filled in automatically captures. It's from year 1991. It has photo there. We have the UPC, package condition, media format, all right? So we have all of those details. So, main page, software collection. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this page. It will do this automatically in the background, but this helps if you want it like now, like I'm giving a demonstration. And scroll on down here, maybe, and come on, boom! Mavis Beacon teaches typing, added. This is so much better than any other solution I've had. This is ridiculous. And that is all because of Semantic Wiki. It is impossible to do anything like that without Semantic Wiki on this. So, yeah. Clicking asset taggy thing generates an asset tag. That's cool. Yes. So let's go over that, all right? Show me hear you excited screams from within the office. Yeah. So, let's see, need to tag the barcode scanner tablet. Yes, at some point here. It's some interesting company with MechWarrior and McAfee. Yeah. So, oh, this is so nice. So, by the way, I did this with my phone only. All right. So here's a little fun side quest thing. Okay. Actually, I'll show you on this. Hey, look, it's the Note 9. So I'm gonna bring this up, and we're gonna go to one moment here. New tab. Wiki.tech tangents. Okay. So. Phone, all right. Now, let's say we're going to fill in a new thing here. What we can do is we'll just put in any old thing here, all right? So please actually stay open. Blah, 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 blah. We're not going to save it, so it doesn't actually matter. Now, why do I care about being able to do this on my phone? Because, hold on, it's got a thing. It's, yeah, start editing. Okay, wait, am I not logged in? It's not going to let me save it, but that's fine. Okay, so let's say we want to do UPC here, all right? I would have to type that in, wouldn't I? Au contraire. So let's pick up the box of tags. I'm going to tap the text box, okay? Come on. Text. Oh, it won't let me edit text because I'm not logged in. You know what? Fine, we'll do it in here. Okay, let's pretend I'm typing in the UPC. I installed a custom keyboard that acts as a barcode scanner. Boom, it just grabbed that barcode. So it's now possible to do that entire setup all from a phone using this barcode scanning keyboard.
27 baby. End of line.
So what that means is when I get software at home, I don't have to wait to fully catalog it. I can do it, bam, instantly, and have it cataloged on the wiki. The only thing that won't be set is the location, although I will actually be able to set that, but I'll get into that in a moment, all right? We're still working through everything, all right? And Wesley, thank you for the Prime sub there. You can't see me. Thank you for the Prime sub and for 27 months. Thank you so much. We actually, Wesley, just cataloged one of the things you sent me here. So we just cataloged that super duper fast using the new workflow. So, oh my gosh. See, is that the one with the explosive battery? No, I think that was the Note 7. Let's see. Just catching up on chat here. Definitely in the office somewhere. Possibly the Florida was here last week. Yeah, we'll get to making that not a thing in a moment. You know, let me just plug this in really quick here. Okay. So that's that whole side. But yes, the asset tags. So we can now generate asset tags instantly. So that QR code takes you to the page for Mavis Beacon Teaches Typing, yet again. But they're also different formats because this one is designed to be printed and stuck onto the tags like I showed you. But if I want to customize this, I can ampersand layout, and then for something like these software packages, it might make sense to use something more like a square one. So I actually made a separate layout that is square so that we can have a square one. Now I might use these for shelves, for locations, which we'll get to in a moment. But I also have another one that is, shipping. That's what I called it. Shipping. This is a shipping label sized one, 4" by 6". So, do I have TikTok? No, I do not.
Winward's up at Prime and says, just in case it matter, you have Mavis spelled wrong. End of line.
Well, that sucks. Oh well. All right, let's find out how that works. It's there's no E in the first one, isn't there? Well, that's unfortunate. All right, there is a way we can work around. Oh boy, that sucks. Said it. It's generated. It is. Yeah, there will actually be no issues with this, so we can do page settings, advanced. You know what? Actually, we can just do a move. It won't really matter. So more, move, leave page. So new title. It's just that, isn't it? Yeah. So this will be fine. This won't, we don't need the redirect. We don't need to watch the pages. I mean, it's not like it matters. Has been moved to here. All right. So yeah, that's fine. If we had printed an asset tag, I would have left a redirect and that would have worked, but yeah. So, all right. Learning on the job. Yeah. So, all right. Location. Let's talk about location and how this is going to work and what my goals are for this weekend. Okay. So, move reason, didn't have time to shave this morning. Yeah, no kidding. So, main page, category, meta, storage. All right. Now, I have one prototype storage location so far here, and it's not official. We're going to replace this almost immediately with a real one, but I want to only use real data going forward. So we haven't actually done anything with this yet, and this is the next step in what I need to do. So let's click this file here. So we have storage info, storage type bin. This bin does not exist, just for the record. The storage location can have its own location, and I'll get to my identifier there in a moment. And then we can see what items are tagged as being in a storage location. So to test, this is one of the software entries I entered with my phone. I set its storage location to this virtual one, and we can see here its location is set there. We can click back to the storage location, and everything that is assigned the storage location will show up when you go to this storage location's page, and it'll all be listed there. Now, I've also added a little thing here because each storage location can have an asset tag, and it defaults to the shipping label ones because we're going to use the big bad printer that's in the YouTube thumbnail, but it's going to be the 4x6" shipping labels. We have to swap those out, which is going to be fun because I don't remember how to do that in the Datamax O'Neill Mark III that I have. But we're going to print these out, and the idea is when you're filling out that page that I just showed you with the template information, when you get to location, you scan the barcode for the location that it's going to enter in that field. And there's a downside to that because that's going to put in the whole URL. Yeah, the 203 DPI one. DPI does not matter here. That's one of the great things about this. We actually just get to use the label makers for what they're literally made for. So we can assign every item a location, and then when you view the locations, you see all of the items that are in there. I can also add photos to these pages. I can do whatever I want because it's a wiki, but the idea here is that we can set up all of the information and it's referential. Every time I add a location, it's tracked and it updates the location page, and we can check all this stuff. So, label maker for making labels crazy, I know. So this is going to be the real power of this. So I was going to do the Visual 200 terminal first, but I think instead we'll do a couple of small things because I want to try doing the bin and location stuff. So to start out here, I think we should make a real storage location. And to do this, I have purchased 12 new bins to use for actually organizing and storing items. I should probably peel off the original sticker. Dude, props to Sam's Club. That's like cardboard that came off so easily and cleanly, because I don't want these left on there. So yeah, that's all clean. So we're going to be able to put our own labels on the bin itself. So the idea is we print out the asset tag onto one of the 4x6" shipping labels, stick it on the bin, and everything that goes into the bin on the wiki has its location set to the bin. Then, I don't want to throw that bag away, actually. I need that. Then when I'm in a storage unit or something, I can use my phone, scan the QR code, go back to this page, and then I can see everything that's in that bin. That's the idea. And then let's say there's like random VGA cables or serial cables or whatever in there too. Rather than list those all out individually, I'll take a picture of it and put it on the wiki so that I can just see what's in there. So that's the idea. So you're going to asset tag the cat, see which box it's climbed into. The litter box. That's, you know, there we go. That's the one. So proper labels on things that tear apart when removing them are the worst. Yes. Yeah, paper labels. Yes. Object to the text tangents text not lining up with the TT in the logo. So that was a debate, but the idea was actually for the square label. That's why it's like this. So if we go here, go to the end, square, you'll, hold on, let's spell it. I did spell it correctly. What happened? Oh, that page no longer exists. Hold on. Boop. Yeah. There we go. So you'll see the QR code aligns with the Tech Tangents logo. The Tech Tangents title is centered. Yeah. So there you go. Oh, e-ink screens for each. Oh my gosh, that'd be so expensive. So, let's try and generate a storage tag for this bin right here. All right. And then we'll try cataloging things and putting them in the bin and actually tagging them. All right. So, for those of you who weren't here earlier, all right, I'll see if the Zebra tablet wants to play nice yet again. Come on, wake up. Okay. I think it does. All right. So, the intention here, all right, I'm going to take this over. For those of you who weren't here earlier.
2015 SIZHEER 100. Is this going on the wiki so if anyone comes to your office, we know where to go to steal the good stuff?
Basically, yeah. Here is the 9836C computer, and it has already been tagged. So we have a label on here, and it won't focus, but we could scan that QR code, All right. And I can do that by opening up this web browser, going to a page, and then because this is a barcode reader tablet, I can just hit the barcode. Boop. It'll automatically type it in. And I don't know why, but Firefox has decided it does not want to cooperate today, but it would take us to this page here by scanning the barcode, and then we can see the information about the computer. So that's the goal. We're printing barcodes to put onto things and properly asset tracking and tagging everything, and setting this all up has been an absolute nightmare. So, all right. Let's see, that code means something in Spanish. Oh yeah, let me cover the code. So, SID AAA000, all right? So, SID just means storage ID. That's what SID is, all right? AAA is going to be a character code identifier for the type of location. So A currently has nothing assigned to it. W is going to mean a building, so a warehouse. That's the intention, all right? So I'll have a warehouse for the office, I'll have a warehouse for home, and then a warehouse for storage. That's the idea, okay? Then we're gonna have a location, a letter code B for bins. So that's gonna be what that is. So we're gonna set up SID BAA001 because I'm gonna leave proper 0 as a test number, just I think that kind of makes sense. So we're gonna do SID BAA001 today, and that'll be that bin right there. And then we'll generate a tag for it, and then we'll be able to assign things that we catalog as going in there. So, programmer counting. So you think you'll find Windows recognizes QR codes? Check the bottom in the camera apps, especially. Well, that is good to know, but that tablet literally has a barcode reader like this built into it. So, I mean, why would I use the camera app? I mean, it's literally got a button press, and then it types it as if it was a keyboard. But for, I was going to say for all the other Windows tablets, oh, I have a Microsoft Surface. That probably has a camera. So the Microsoft Surface, that I could use it with. So, trying to think. I think that's everything for the setup. So let's try and figure out the printer. All right. So here's our first goal for today. This thing. So this is a Datamax O'Neill Mark III. This is a big bad like commercial label printer. All right. I have Kaiser, who frequents here for this. I'm not going to have a face cam for this. Forgive me, it's too difficult to switch it in, on and out, or in, out, whatever. Anyway, it's on right now, so there's the display showing things. This is a giant lead-acid battery, if I remember correctly. The charge level is fantastic. It's kind of crazy. Now, currently, this has small labels in it because I was trying to print out, what is, oh, that's all the configuration information. Well, that's actually kind of useful. I was trying to print e-reader codes on there, and it didn't work because this thing is weird. So we don't want this, so we're going to take these out. We don't need these. All right. And we're going to put in these 4x6 inch shipping label. So if you ever get like a package from like UPS or whatever, and it's got all the details printed, it might actually be printed literally on one of these with these kinds of labels. So that's exactly what these are. So we're gonna put these on like this, and it does go label side up because this uses direct transfer ribbon that's stored up here. I'm not gonna take it out because it's a pain. And we can feed this through down here, and I think we're going to be good to go. Unfortunately, if I remember correctly, this is probably going to waste one, but we'll see how it goes. So, now I need to figure out how to configure it to tell it that there's a new paper in there, I think. I'm not 100% sure. So, good call putting the ribbons back into Spain. Yeah. So I don't remember if I need to configure anything up here, it's got the Game Boy Pocket cancer going on, by the way. That kind of is annoying. So it's also, I think, one of the reasons why I have it. But yeah, it can do thermal, but these are direct. So these actually get real ink. So the storage bins will not fade. That's, which I think is actually a little more important because it's kind of easy to look at the item and know exactly what it is with storage bins are not. Now, why am I not using this for making the asset tag labels? Because I want to be able to print the QR code things for these at the same time as I can also print these. I don't know how fast I'm actually going to be working, if I'm going to need multiple at once, but it's going to be nice to have two printers configured to do two jobs at once. But for now, let's see if we can figure out how to set the paper size. So let's see, SID office floor. Dang it, we might have to do that. That would be kind of fun. Let's see, I don't know if Kaiser's here. Does anyone else know how or if you need to set up the paper? Media settings, you know what, I bet that's it. Media type. Thermal transfer, yeah, that's correct. Label length, here we go. We are, oh my gosh. No way. It can't be that slow. No. Oh, man. There we go. This is 6. That's the label length. Pinged him, but he's probably doing printer things in his office. Yeah, probably. That's absolutely fine. Okay, there we go. So, okay. All right. See, need a large custom throw rug with QR code for the floor. Dang it, that would be awesome. I think we're good. Label width, that should be 4.25. Is it? I mean, it's... Hold on, I got a ruler up here. No, it's just 4, unless they want the paper. If they count the wax paper, then it's 4.25. But I'm pretty sure it's just the label. I'm going to set it to 4. Worst case, my aspect ratio is my... what you call it? It's 4:6. Okay. I think we're good now. That might be it. Save changes. Yes. Okay. We might be good. I don't know. Let's find out. All right. Now, like I said, like I've shown, I have the laptop over there. That white cable coming out of the laptop is a USB type B cable. I'm going to plug into this. So I'm going to set it up over there, and we're going to configure the storage bin location here, and then we're going to print the label. So we'll see how it goes. Oh, first off, I have a power cable just because it feels wrong to run it off of the battery. And then I'm going to plug in the USB type B connection rather than deal with network printers. When I'm ready to go crazy trying to deal with network printers, then we'll use the Zebra tablet. Until then, no thank you. All right, so main page, meta storage. I've already set it up so that we can make a template page here. So it's going to be SID, and our first tag is going to be BAA001. All right. Create page. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay. So our types are, well, let's just go through this. So edit. We have this giant stupid text down here, by the way, because that's the QR code. There's not a lot I can do about that. So You're hoping for wireless printing? At some point in the future, I am too, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. My Dymo, no matter what, cannot do that. The best I could hope for is setting up a Raspberry Pi to act as a cups server, which I might do. I don't know, but yeah. And if I do that, I'm probably going to run the Datamax through that too. So, oh, that's where the sheep live. Yeah. Okay. Photo, we're not going to get there yet. Storage ID. Wait, location. Oh, so storage ID is, it takes the page title if we don't set one. So we're going to do that. We're not going to set a location, because we're not, we're not locating it yet. Technically, it's located in the office, and it may not like that we do this. So we're going to save page, boom, and there we go. We have our first one. Semantic Wiki is saying, no, that's not a valid property, so it's not going to track it. If we go to browse, we can see has SID. SID is the storage identifier, and that is the SID of type bin, which will allow me to say, like, here's just all the bins, so I don't list all the bins when I want a warehouse, like something like that. So there we go. We have all of that. Also, at the bottom here, it's now searching to generate a table every time we load the page to see if we can find anything that is in this. Currently, there is nothing in it, but we need to print this. Here is the storage tag that will go on this bin to designate it. So let's see if we can print this. All right. Hey, Kaiser. Okay, Kaiser, I just put the 4x6-inch labels in the Datamax. I went into the media settings, set the label width to 4, the label height to 6, and that's it. Is that all I need to do? Because we're about to try and print with it. I plugged it into the laptop. I'm not doing any wireless anything today because I don't want to go insane. We're keeping it simple. You believe so? Okay. So let's go ahead and try this. Right from Firefox, Control P. We're not sending it to the Dymo. Absolutely not. We are sending it to... We're going to go set up the printer. Printers. Add. Come on, please find it. Datamax O'Neill. Beautiful. Okay, next. Choose a driver. Uh-oh. Oh, no. ZPL? Zebra. ZPL? Okay, we'll try that. Finish. Okay, so we have Datamax O'Neill. Back to here. Print. Print using system dialog. Datamax. Okay. Page setup. Paper size. 4x6. Options. Job. Quality. 203 DPI. We'll leave it at whatever. I don't really care. Color, advanced, none of that really matters. Options, okay, I think we're good. Print. Okay, my fault. I need to get it to align. It worked, but not right. Might have to tweak the darkness. No, so it printed it. Here, one moment. Let's use the awful zebra tablet. I don't know why, but today it's having a rough day. One moment. I'm just going to use this so that you can see the camera. All right, one moment. Oh, I think it said night night because I forgot to charge it. All right, hold on. There you go. It printed wrong. That's it. So half of the barcode, I'm not exactly sure what happened there. So it wasn't a darkness thing. How do I get it to properly start and stop on the correct part of the page? Or will it have done it right? I think there's maybe a feed. Maybe I should click feed. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull this back. Okay. And I'm going to click feed. There we go. So it should have detected the edge there. There was auto calibrate. There was, but I don't want to do that yet. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Should line up with the perforations. Okay. So it's hanging out a little bit. It's definitely over the printable area. I don't know. Let's try print. I'm going to print using the system dialog. Datamax. Should already be all set up. Print. Ah, it pulled it in. Oh, it's not. It didn't print the tech tangents part of the bottom, and it's a little far down. And it's also got margins. Why does it have margins? Page setup. Orientation portrait, 4x6, borderless. Options. 4.25 width. Oh yeah. Should I print settings? Okay, hold on. I'll unplug it and I'll bring it over there. We'll take a look at it. The battery is weirdly working like a champ. I don't remember if you said it was a good battery or not, but it is just absolutely being a rock star right now. Yeah, should it be 4.25 width or 4? Because I set it to 4. You mean the dialog box? Oh. Well, here's this. So menu, media. So I set label width to 4. Should it be 4 or 4.25? Should be able to set no margins. Yeah, I didn't see it. I think it was set for no margins, but I don't know. So the physical paper, okay, should be 4. All right, that's what I thought. All right, well, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not this then. All right, we'll go back. We'll go back to Linux then. Let me point it back to there. Maybe it needs flipping. I don't think it needs flipping because it's you're describing it as label length and label width. It should be pretty precise. Oh, it was printing the correct orientation. Yeah, actually, here, let me just show you while we're up close. Computer settings will override the printer settings. Oh, I didn't know that. So yeah, it didn't quite fill the width, but it did absolutely print all the way at the edge. So it's almost like it put horizontal margins instead. Only. I don't know. Because that looks right for that. And then it printed the whole barcode, but then it left off the little Tech Tangents logo. It should be down there. Also, there's like way more space up there. I don't know. It's like it scaled it and centered it, and then it didn't print the whole thing. I don't know. Let's try some more stuff. Technically, that one would work. So I will actually not reprint over that one. Because I can slap that on like an extra side or lid or something. Oh, wait. It didn't quite work. There was some that went wonky with the thermal transfer thing. It's not totally clean. It would probably still work. But, yeah, I don't know. Actually, I guess I can just find out. Did the barcode work? It absolutely did. That's so cool. All right. We'll try this one more time. Turns out you have 1 Macintosh SE and 3 GPIB cards for it. Holy moly. Okay. We're going to try the printer settings again. Okay. So page setup. Pages per side. Okay. Paper type. I don't think that matters. Paper size. Scale 100%. So my scale, or my image, is 1200 by 800. I'm pretty sure that is the same aspect ratio as 4 by 6. So I think that should be good. QR code has enough error correction? Yes. Join late. Are you barcoding all your stuff using a wiki? Essentially, yes. Okay, options. Header, footer, blank, 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 blank. Ignore scaling. Oh, and shrink to fit page width. Ah, that might have been it. All right. We'll test this in just a second. That might fix it. Image quality, color, advanced, all that should be fine. Okay. Let's try that. Print. That's worse. Okay. We have an incomplete barcode. This is too wide. Oh, I know what that did. That printed it at 203 DPI. Yeah. Okay. So that's, we want the scaling. I'm going to pull that label back. The one that just has the TechTangents logo on it. It'll overprint the identifier, but it'll be fine. Okay. One more time. Oh, it's, wait a minute. Is this, that is exactly what it looks like. Wait, can I print using system dialog? Wait a minute. Options.
Image accept as tier 1 and says SPA. End of line.
Thank you for that tier 1 sub. 29 months. Holy moly. Is it that? It's got, no, it can't be that. 24. Brain, 28. 29 months. Thank you so much. Maybe don't use system dialog. Well, I was trying to set the, man, this is weird. Fit to page width. Yeah, but I don't like that. Why are there margins? 4 by 6, borderless. Margins, no. Oh. Don't tell me Firefox is just going to be like, okay, let's just print it perfectly. Firefox is the winner. How does Firefox print better than, you know what? Let's not question it. All right, that one's perfect. That one's absolutely flawless. Okay. There we go. All right. Now ignore the fact that it says TechTangents up in the little thing there, because that doesn't really matter. But there we go. That's the whole label. It says it correctly in the bottom corner. The QR code is good. So they're big labels because we're going to use them. I'm going to use them from far away. We're going to put it on a big storage bin. So if I want to actually be able to scan it from a distance, it's got to be huge. So I'm gonna put it on there. All right. Storage bin. You know what? I'm gonna give you guys a big view. Hold on. All right, here we go. So, storage bin, meet label. Here we go. Peel. I don't have 3 arms. Bam! I'm a professional now. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab the other one. You know, should I just print a second one and put it on the back? I was gonna put the garbage one, but you know what? I think I'm gonna print 2. I'll put this. I'm gonna put it on the side. I'm not officially gonna put them on the side.
End of line.
Yeah, officially they're not gonna go on the side, but I'm gonna print a second one and put it on the other end. See, now do it with a matte finish for camera reasons? Yeah, sure. Okay, so computer, print. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm not gonna do lid because the lid could be separated. So I'm intentionally not going to do lid inside. I'm just going to do ends. Where is it tearing? There we go. Oh, it's great. This is awesome. Oh, this rocks. That's so good. Okay, now for giggles. All right. How far away can I scan that with my phone? I'm going to put it there. Okay. So, can I scan it with my phone from over here? Dude, I didn't even zoom in. It just got it. Okay, I'm excited. That was amazing. Okay, well, how about farther back? Okay. Dude, it got it. Oh, you know what? We're this far away. I can just show you. Here, look. Boom. Gets it. Why do you need the distance? Because it's going to go up on... See, you see in the other room there, there's like shelving and stuff. Imagine it's like up on the top shelf. That's why. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. That could not be any better. That's amazing. All right, so we made a bin, all right? We have a bin. We can now put things into the bin. This is just step one, all right? By the way, when I said I bought storage bins, I was really serious. Like, I bought a lot of them. Here's all the lids, okay? So I'm just gonna grab one lid to go with this, and I'm gonna put the rest back. I got a giant stack of these in the hallway. I was actually tempted if I wanted to, and I'll probably do this before we end the stream, I'll put identifier labels on all of them all at once while I have it set up, because then we don't need to hook up to the Datamax O'Neill for a little while, because there are only 12 bins. Actually, there's a lot more bins than that in the office, but we can easily mark all of those all at once. Oh, man. Those are the 27-gallon ones. They're less than $9 at Sam's Club. So can I scan it from home? Yeah. Well, I mean, technically, yes, because I can bring up the webpage from home. On your way to Sam's Club? Yeah, no kidding. They're a great deal. All right, so let's make a page for a thing, and we're gonna do the other half of this. All right, we're gonna make a tag that goes on an item. So I'm gonna just set the Visual 200 aside. All right, and then. Philip, if you're here, the giant capacitor is going to become the official backboard for this. All right. I don't know if David's here. David will get a kick out of this because I got extra goodies to go along with this. Here is we're getting right into, you know what? Let's not get into an edge case on the very first one. We'll do the edge case in a second. But for right now, let's not do an edge case. Okay. Trying to get the box tight for a pretty picture. Okay. So, have this. You know, I wonder. Does the shutter release send the picture to the computer? Okay, it doesn't do it while it's in live view, at least. Okay, here maybe? No, that's completely worthless. Oh my gosh. We're going to have to asset tag the printers just to make you guys happy, and apparently buy a custom Etsy QR code carpet. Okay, that doesn't work. That would have been awesome. I'll just have to use a wireless mouse in the future. Okay, let's set up our picture correctly here. Okay, trying to keep up on chat. Okay, let's see. Now make an AR app for the phone so it automatically overlays a list of what's inside the box. I mean, just clicking the QR code and going to the wiki page will show you. Is the side of stick here good? Actually, it feels pretty good. We'll see over time how it goes. I have a roll of tape and some scissors so on standby just in case not. That was actually because I planned on using my brother 2040.
15 SIZHER 100 please asset tag the huge capacitor. End of line.
See, we got everything. We got an asset tag, so we're gonna be kind of picky about what we do and don't for a little bit. All right. I can't zoom any more in, and that's fine. All right, I'm gonna give it a second to stop wobbling. So, Spooky, excuse me. Oh my gosh, Spooky, thank you for the 300 bits total there, and Cobb, thank you for the 100 bits. So you mean carpets? Yeah. Man, one of the machines already tagged. It was shown a little before you already arrived. Oh wait, hold on. Let's see. Loving this idea. Oh, what about large items that don't fit in the bins? Are you gonna label them as well? Yes. So I have actual tags here. We're gonna put these on everything, and I have an idea of how to do them for boxed items like this, but I'm not sure exactly how I want to yet. So we'll see what we do. All right, we got the picture. Boom. That picture sucks. It didn't even try to focus. Oh, it set the manual focus. That's my fault. Okay. Now it can autofocus. That's much better. Let's see. It's a little blurry. You know what? ISO 3200, shutter speed 320. It's worth the trade-off for the wobbly workbench. That's way better. Yeah, that's worth it. Okay. So then edit. Hold on. Crop. Okay. Boom. Save. Okay. Go here. Sharp. OZ 7000. Not 8000. 7000. And boom. Go to the wiki. Upload file. Drag this onto there. And here we go. So I'm grabbing this so that we can get some information off of the package now. All right, next we fire up random card program and create planograms. Oh gosh. Let's see. Oh, okay. Talking about the adhesion quality. Okay. Now you should print the photos on the labels with half-toning newspaper feed. Oh gosh, no. Not cropped? Yeah, why isn't it cropped? What? Why was it not cropped? Remove. Crop. Save. Weird. Good catch, because I was about to keep plowing on. Am I uploading the blurry one? You know what, I don't care. We're just moving on. All right, continue. Is my work? Yeah, actually, this one kind of, sort of, really is. We have to put it in a description. We have to give it a date. I don't care. And go. Okay. Main page. Catalog computers. No, main page. Manual computer list. Here we go. Sharp OZ 7000. Actually, how's this? OZ-7000 officially. Okay. Also known as the Sharp Wizard. You know what? I kind of... No, go back. Sharp Wizard OZ-7000. That's a better way of doing it. Renamed wrong file? Ah, okay. He dropped TT logo in the middle of the QR code and said, no, I don't want to damage the robustness of the QR code. That's intentional. All right. Edit. Okay. picture of device, sharp. This is why we upload the picture first for this. Manufacturer, sharp, condition. It is working, I think. I don't remember if I've tested it or not. Release year, is there a box, date on the box? There is no date on the box. Do not feel compelled to look it up. We can add it later, so I'm just going to remove that. Model number, OZ7000. Not looking up SCCID. No, I don't care about color, CPU, memory, any of that stuff. Expansion interface is proprietary. Powers, batteries. We can add all that later.
Says how many channel points to sponsor a bin label.
Oh god. Oh gosh. Sponsor a bin label? That's interesting. The Industrious Ant, thank you for the Prime sub and for 18 months. I appreciate that. That's kind of an interesting concept. All right, but more importantly here, location. Okay, so for location, I'm going to take the barcode reader that I have here. I'm just going to point it at the QR code. Bam, it gets it. Now, here's a downside to the way that this setup works, okay? You can see it put the full URL in there. That breaks the semantic wiki tracking.
Says what a sharp-looking wizard. End of line.
Nakalek, thank you for the 28 months. Holy moly. It's 28 months, wow, of Prime sub there. See, anyway, so we can see location. It adds the URL because we're scanning the barcode. That's the whole thing. That is more than just the SID, but we're going to leave that. Apply. And technically, I should remove all of that. What? Why? Go away. Delete. Perfect. Get rid of the header. How do I back? I don't know how to get rid of the header. Save. Sure. Whatever. All right. And boom. Okay. But when we look here, all right, browse properties, you'll see the SID shows up correctly.
So bits on bin 32, but do not put more bits in it. We don't want a bin overflow. CHER 100. End of line.
So to make that work, I actually added a an if statement.
Atari 800 for life. End of line.
Let's see, where is it? Not that one. Input voltage, no. Info section. QR storage info. Okay, so I have a replace command in here where if it sees the full wiki URL prefix, it just removes it. But the data is technically stored that way, but this will allow me to upload from my phone and scan QR codes super easily and all that stuff and not really have to think about it. So the wiki, that data is there, but the way that it's presented bypasses it. So we're going to keep it like that because it just makes it easier. If I'm really feeling fancy, I can edit it out, but it's not required. Anyway, so we need an asset tag. Hold on. We're not done yet. Click for asset tag. Boom. Okay. Print. We're going to go to the... Does anyone remember, was it this one or was it this one? Because there's two. One of them doesn't work, and I don't know which one it is. That one I think is network attached somehow, and then this one's like local. I don't know. All right, I'm going to set it to... we haven't actually done this yet on camera. I did this morning. But this is 3323 shipping. All right. We're going to set ignore scaling. Yeah, we got to make it fit. Okay. We're going to set it to barcodes and graphics. And I think that's it. So we're going to try the maybe network one and print. Does it work? Yes! It's blank. Why? Printers are the worst. Yeah, I could watch back the thing. Oh, and then it went again. I think it automatically fed. Printers. There's nothing in the queue, right? In use, rendering complete. What? View print queue. What does that even mean? Ready to print. Well, then print it. All right. We're canceling that print.
UPSHIFT 64S as tier 1 and says patience is a virtue, says the Coleco atom to its power supply who is still looking for its end of line.
Do I need to look at who that was? Oh, no, I don't. It's Upshift. One moment. I'm very carefully feeding the labels back in so that they're not wasted. Thankfully, we did the DRM defeat on this, so it will continue to work. All right. Power. Upshift, thank you for the 17 months of hanging out here, by the way. I appreciate that. With the tier 1 sub. 17 months of tier 1 sub. Oh, man. They should blame you. Now we know what is in each bin. We can sum up total weight and print warnings. Bins too heavy to lift automatically. All of them are too heavy to lift. I have some that probably weigh like 140 pounds. You don't even want to know. All right. Hold on. We're going to use... Actually, let's go with this one. All right. Page setting. Oh, that's right. It's weird. Do we think 54 millimeter by 101 millimeter is actually right? Margins. None. Oh, that's wonky. No. Scale. Whoa, my gosh. 25. No. What is that? What? 80. 60. Okay, so 65 scale. That's 2x4 roughly. Okay, that'll work. Then we will go with that. Print. It worked. It was kind of in the wrong spot, but we'll take it. That's my fault. And it didn't like me. It fed another one just to spite me. Dang it. Hold on. I gotta backfeed it again because it's a little jerk. I'm gonna leave a little more sticking out this time since I think it does the same thing the other one does and it kind of pulls it back. Okay. Now that we have a label, this one's good enough. We're gonna utilize this one. I will walk you through this process, okay? And then we have a concept, we have a problem of how to actually do this. I think on this one I know how I'm going to, but this will be difficult for some things. So, one moment. Are we fitting data channels into pins? We're not. Okay. So, we have the printout, and then we have a paper tag, and then we have a box. Okay. So, first off, the label top got kind of cropped. We're just rolling with it because it doesn't really matter. Something like this, you can see it. It's you know full well what it is. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this in half like this and pinch it at the bottom just a little bit. I'm going to put the tag in here because my labels are too big. Put the tag on there like that so some sticks out, and then I'm going to pull that up, then go to the sides. Boom. That is a perfect application. That scale is a little wonky. Yeah, let's figure that out. Now, how do we attach that to a box? This, I think, is going to be a recurring problem The thumbnails are working. Everything is working. It's going to be fantastic here. You'll see in a moment. I have an idea for this kind of box. So this will work on this one, but this is imperfect as a solution. So I'm going to take this tab. I'm going to put this over.
JEMMETT says I particularly like the way you managed to do nearly all of that off camera. CHEER 100. End of line.
Yeah, it was a lot of work off camera. So there we have it on the tab, and then I'll feed this back in there. And the book is so big it holds the tab down, so it's definitely not coming out. And then, boom, the box is tagged. Now, this is a little risky. That could tear the tab, so I'm not totally thrilled with that solution. But that will work for now. Bitflawed, pull that. It can pull off the tab. Yes, it will absolutely tear off the tab if this is pulled out. But I can also just kind of tuck that there. I can also bend that so it goes flat like that. So then I can just pull it out. So I don't know. The other option I'm considering is for things like this, take 2 tags, all right, and then have one go through the other, so they're like that, and then have one of them be tucked inside, and then have the other one have the label actually attached to it. So then this one just becomes the thing that holds this one to it. That might be the better way to do this in the long run. And I guess I'm doing that now because I don't know that I can undo that. So for the next one, we'll go ahead and try that. What about the stickers used in bookstores that peel off easily? You will never, ever convince me to put adhesive on a printed box. It will not happen. I do not care. What about a labeled bag you put the box in? Then I have to have bags for everything. And that gets way more expensive and complicated. These were like, at most, $10. So using 2 of them every now and then, not the worst thing. But yeah, we'll go with this for now, and I'm just going to leave that tucked in. I'll be able to pull that out if I want it. Hopefully, I don't think it'll get caught on anything. This box is not in good condition, so this is a worthwhile test one, I think. But here we go. All right, we're going to leave this for this momentous occasion. The camera has come detached again, because it always does. Thanks, camera here. Put a rubber band around the box. That is also not a great solution. For one, the rubber band will damage the box over time, and then the rubber band can slide off. But here we go. The first item in the first bin. That is cataloged. We can actually go back and we can track that. So let's do it. Organization done, yeah. So here we go. Location, Sid. Refresh. Hold on, actually click it. Please let me click it. Why is it not clicking it? Click. Hold on, Control F5. More. Refresh. Hold on. Okay, it's being wonky. It's ampersand action. Why? Purge the page, yes. Boom, there we go. Now we can see it. It shows up. So when we go to this bin, we can now click the item and see what's in it. It is a full circle. How many more times do we need to do this process? Thousands, not hundreds. Thousands. Yeah. So that's the process. So this now fully works. That is actual asset management. That is inventory tracking. That is all of those stupid business things actually fully implemented. So, oh man. All right. Let's do the next one. So here's, we're now at the point where we're just cleaning up. This now works. Yeah. Do you plan to also add aisles of the magazines? Yeah, so magazines are a little complicated. I don't know exactly how I want to do that yet. So we're not going to worry about that. All right, next one. We have the Casio IF 8000. I actually have two of these. So this one is good. The one that's in the box is roasted on the screen, unfortunately. So let's just go ahead and do that. And then the metal is tweaked, so let's just bend it slightly, and beautiful. And you can see that stupid terminal in the back. We'll take this picture and then we'll actually tag the terminal so we can get it out of here. All right. That's kind of good. I like that a little bit, but not a lot. Perhaps more like that, and then maybe I should actually just pull these out. Get some light on the front. That looks better. Okay. So, I'm gonna close that, go over to here, click. Okay. RFID asset tagging when if Kaiser gets their way, like now, but I don't plan on actually attempting that. So, synergy and agile, all the business words, yes. Now you need to remember to put it back where you got it from. Yeah, so here's my plan. When I take something out to do a video on it or a stream, I will clear the location tag. That's the idea. And then I have to re-tag it when I put it back. That image is good enough. I'm just going to upload it straight. Casio IF 8000. No, don't delete it. No, 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 no. Back. How did I manage to click that? Oh my gosh. Okay. Upload. Go. And here we are. The process has begun. Oh my gosh. Label makers, like, off. Wait, is it unplugged? No. All right, I gotta... Maybe I have to push the power button every time I want to use it. I don't know. I'm going to not, and we'll find out what happens. Okay. Next. Casio IF 8000. So you guys have always wanted like a cleanup stream or an organizing stream. Now we can actually do this. I need to automate the manual steps Python GUI wizard. I'm not sure what you mean. There's not too much more that I can automate from here. Main page. Manual computer list. So I don't necessarily need to go through that page. I'll probably add one somewhere else that's a little easier to get to. IF 8000. So there is, yeah, it's a digital diary, but that no one would. That name's stupid. We're not going to do that. All right. So, an alarm that goes off if any item leaves the office unexpectedly. Oh gosh. Yeah, I could actually see RFID tagging the bins, but I don't know. That feels like it's going a little far. Picture Casio IF 8000, manufacturer, Casio, location, click, scan. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's so good. Let's see, is there anything else I want to release here? Let's see, is there a year on the box? I don't know if there is. There isn't usually for like products. Oh, there is a UPC though. Is there one on the other thing that I didn't scan? Wait, do I not have a UPC on here? Oh. Okay. I'll have to add that, I guess. Let's just apply that for now. UPC. Okay. Unexpected item in the packing area. Gosh. Okay. I don't have any repairs or notes or other stuff. There hasn't been a video about it yet. Location is marked and save. Boom. Click for asset tag. Control P. We're going to just leave that and print. Okay, is it going to wake up the printer? No. It's not. The printer went into standby mode. Now I got to press the power button. I don't know if it's going to print it now or not. And it did. It is not printing the top correctly. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to turn it off. Okay, I'm going to hold this. And I'll press the feed button. There we go. Now it might be aligned correctly. Okay, so I'm taking the 2-tag one, okay, the Bolero one, and we're going to tag that way. I'm going to have to get like a trash can over here to not just start throwing all of the wax paper on the floor. All right, that's folded over. Put the tag itself in and fold it the rest of the way. Okay. And there we go. QR code tag. And to tag it now for this one, I just slide that in there. Maybe I should open the flap. Ooh, yeah, actually. I should open that and then put it in the front. That way it doesn't just come out. Yeah, I think that makes way more sense. It makes the tag like ridiculously long, but I can still just slide it in there and then just pull it out when I need to. So I think that'll make more sense. Yeah, we'll do that method. I think that makes more sense. It uses twice as many tags, but it's going to make it way safer, I think. So. Bolero is a piece of music. Bolo, yeah. I got confused. I thought that was the tie. Okay, boom. That's another thing in there. Just for giggles. Location. Will you actually work this time? Yes, it will. There we go. Casio IF and Sharp OZ7000. Dude, this is awesome. This is so good. Oh, man. Okay. Let's see. Taking the photo, cropping it, renaming, uploading, creating the page, all in one UI. Yeah. Well, no. Creating the page and all that stuff. That would not... No. Yeah, that you're not going to be able to do. That's kind of where the phone might be a little bit better, and possibly the Zebra tablet. But we'll find out. I don't know. All right. Let's do the visual. Ooh. Okay, here's the edge case. So technically I have 2 of the Casio IF 8000. I didn't document that I have 2 of them, and now they're separate. So here's what I'm going to do for this one. For now, I'm going to bag these together. This is an edge case. I don't always have 2 of everything. But yeah, so serial number, I do actually have a way of designating serial numbers, but I don't think I should do serial numbers during this process right now. If I want to go through and like actually do it later, I can. I think serial numbers are the kind of thing that I'll start detailing when I make like full videos about things. But for right now, the intention is more or less to like actually make progress. And if I start trying to go to the level of detail of serial numbers, it ain't gonna happen. Hold on, the Sharp OZ7000 box just wants to self-disassemble. There we go. All right. We're gonna do the Visual 200, and then I got one more thing that actually goes with the Sharp stuff that I want to do. But for right now, let me get you this view. Boom, as I set up for the Visual 200. Okay, now we need to know which items you don't have 2 of. Yeah. Hydro Thunder's edge case. Hydro Thunder is going to be complicated, just all around. Okay, so we're going to do the terminal here. Which, by the way, I found the screws. They're inside it. I put the power supply that attaches with stupid plastic tabs in a bag with all the screws, also in a different bag, so it's all nicely organized. I was smart about it. So, all right, there we go. That'll look all fancy-like. Okay. That looks excellent. Okay, again, no cropping needed on that one. I'm curious, all right, for watching purposes, what is a better angle? So we've had that camera for the whole thing, or do you prefer, not that, do you prefer this angle, which is the webcam? I can't see what that looks like. I don't know which you might prefer. As far as my 2C, you should serialize. So Kaiser, the serial is the URL, but if you mean duplicate items, yeah, that's more complicated. I don't know. All right, this is also going to be a faster process when I'm not doing it with the laptop with the terrible keyboard and the trackpad. So this will get faster. Visual 200 terminal. Okay. This is not going in the bin, by the way. Just throwing that out there. So you mean duplicate items, i.e. different serials? Your URL is your part number. Yes. So here, I'll show you an example. HP, that's right, Wiki, stupid. HP 86 Series 80. So here, the way I have it, I have examples listed, and then I have the serial number denoted here, so that you can look at the serial number on the unique item to figure out which one it is when you scan one of the tags. So I'm going to attempt to utilize that kind of setup. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how I want to do it. So, and what I could do, we could make the serial number no, it can't, actually, the serial number, yeah, I was going to say, Kaiser, the serial number that is unique could be set to an ID tag, and then the QR code, I could make there could be an asset tag that goes to this page, and then this widget could also generate an asset tag, have that number be an ID element, and then have that be post-pended to the QR code. If I can figure out how to modify the QR code generator. I think I can. Yeah, star serial. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Have it be an ID tag on the element. Yep. Yeah. So we'll modify this widget later. I'm going to not worry about the Casio IF8000s because I don't have two good ones. I have one that works and another one that is absolutely never going to work again. The screen is destroyed. So I don't really care about that one being marked as having two examples. So using Zebra Data Wedge, or is it just pass through? So I am using a Dymo Label Writer 550 for small tags, and a Datamax O'Neill Class E Mark III for bin labels. I'm using ZPL for the Datamax, and I'm using Dymo with what was previously an existing driver and no longer does exist. So now we move on to aisle bin. So yeah, I'm thinking square labels for those. And we could do super bins. Yes, actually, so Kaiser's on a good point. So you'll see in the background, there is you can't see that one anymore. Over somewhere that way, I don't know if you can see through the door, there's shelving. I could totally put a shelf location and make a shelf tag to have where the Visual 200 is. For right now, it's not going to a definitive location because it's disassembled. I need to put it back together and then figure out where it's going to go. So we're not going to mark a location for that thing yet. But let's go ahead and finish the image. It's my own work. Next, copy the name. You know what would be really useful is if I figured out how to disable needing the description and date. That would be great. Or maybe I could just use the simple upload wizard for this stuff. I don't know. Another thing I can do, I can make the a template, a link over here to just make a new page like really quick. I should probably do that. That would simplify it a little bit. Basically, I could just link this page there or make a better, simpler one. Okay, visual 200 terminal. All right, create page. All right, edit. Picture, visual 200 terminal, manufacturer, visual corporation, if I remember correctly. Release year, I think I can actually get that since I have the manual right here. July 1980. 1980. All right. I'm not going to mark a model number or serial number or any of that nonsense. Internal display, power pinout. No. I need to go back and add a drop down for a power connector for other stuff. Oh, condition, I can mark that as working. It kinda is. The power supply needs recapped, but yeah, typo incorporation. The good news is that that does not matter, but I can fix that. There we go. Thank you for catching that. All right. Get rid of all of this stuff. I might more permanently remove all that. Boom. And there we are. Okay, click for asset tag. Click. Boom. Control P. Printer, can you please maybe print it a little better this time? Margins. I wish I could center. Ooh, top. Hello. Why is 0 not 0? None, I guess. Fine. Print. Let's find out. And there we go. Okay, it's really bugging me now because it keeps cropping the top off of the text. I don't know. All right. So this one, we don't need to do anything weird. For your all's sake, I will do this. All right. So we're gonna tag this. Actually, we're gonna be slightly lazy. Here's the back. I'm gonna feed it through the vents. I need to get like a paper clip tool or maybe like a dental hook for hooking through vents to do this in the future. Because, dude, it sucks trying to pull the thread through the hole. It's a nightmare. So, yeah, I need to figure out a better means for doing that in the long run. Because, wow, it's awful. But this one's going to be a cakewalk since I, have access to both sides of the vents. Okay. It's going to set a bad precedent. Dude, I love these tags. This is so nice. But yeah. Being able to pull this back through, because the way that works, you put the string through one side, put it through the other, and then you put the label itself through, if I can get it to work here, through the loop, and then it will stay on without being tied. So, yeah, that's asset tagged, and then I'll actually reinstall that later. Come here, wax paper. Okay. You know how good my sticker removal game is to be for savers? Yeah, really. Choose the savers method, slap the sticker right on the CRT. Oh my gosh. Cursed. Oh, dang it. That's minor annoyance. Went to pick up the trash can, so I have somewhere to put the label backing paper in my ESD brush bin. Got hooked on it, and they just exploded all over. Bad ESD box. Okay, there's that. And beautiful. Okay. I'm going to move the terminal out of the way here. It's just going to storage floor temporarily. Probably tomorrow before stream I'll actually reassemble it. That way it can be moved without being so sketchy. Okay. For right now, I want to focus more on small things that can go in bins, because that sounds more fun. So, oh gosh, got my mic cable caught. The next thing is going to need the capacitor back. The Sharp OZ7 Mac interface. Okay. See, let's see, do you know any, or good signal? Okay, how long before you get annoyed with all these dangling tags, rip them all off? I don't think it's gonna happen. I am mildly concerned about that though. That's right, you're right there. I don't know. I could definitely see it bugging me later, but for right now, it's a really good solution to a really difficult problem. So we'll see. All right, what might end up happening is I just stop trying to crop these images. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back. That picture looks good. Ugh. All right. You know, I think we're gonna do another Casio in a moment. All right, what time is it? I haven't even been paying attention. Dude, it could be like 3 and I wouldn't even know. We got 12 minutes? 14 minutes. Wow. Okay. A picture is sharp, yeah. Click. Okay. Battery just died on my headphones. All right. Need a shower, Duffield Fields, some bokeh in the background. Oh, gosh. All right. I just want some water. It's really bad. Oh, man. Oh. So much faster when you don't spend 20 minutes color correcting a scan? Yes, it is. Also, images kind of just look better with the camera. I don't know how to describe or why, but I swear they do look better. All right, there we go. Let's grab that. All right, editing tools. I keep forgetting they're already shown. Crop, enter, save, close. Sharp, Wizard, Mac interface. This is kind of a weird thing to tag or catalog. I don't think I've cataloged anything like this before. I'm not even really sure what to categorize this as, because this is an accessory. I didn't realize it was an official Sharp device. Well, that kind of makes it easier. So that is a Sharp OZ793A Mac interface. Organizer, link with converter, Mac interface, software, hardware. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Create page. Okay. Whew. I don't have face skin squish across, I guess. Look with camera. Yeah. All right. Edit. Picture. Sharp. Wait. I didn't upload it, did I? Drat. That complicates this. Discard. Edits. Close, upload. All right. Should use this handheld, portable, quick drying variable languages. Oh, that's something else. All right. I don't know. Okay, continue. My work, sure. All right. Sharp Wizard Mac interface. Yeah, I'm happy enough with that. There we go. And click. And publish. Sure. Okay. Edit. Photo. Bingo. Sharp. Condition. Unknown. If anything doesn't have a condition listed, assume it's untested. Location. Boop. Oh, it's beautiful. So good. All right. Apply. And then I'm going to get rid of all of this. Oh, that's the example widget. Okay, so we'll know how to do that in the future. And save. So I've been thinking about this. So far, I gotta remember I'm over there. So far, I haven't found or thought of a reason to have Semantic Wiki on Caps Wiki. Oh, I need to print a tag. Click for asset tag. All right, hold on. I want to try the margins one more time. Custom. I can't set them any lower. I could set the scale to be slightly smaller. I would like it to not, you know, go off the edge. So the problem is it's cropping the text like about here for some reason. I don't know why. Is there a 54 by slightly? No. I really don't know why. And the weirder part is that it's white up there. Like, I don't get it. Custom, it's not... Minimum? No. Yeah, it's going to have to be none. Maybe it needs margins. It does not need margins. No, that's the whole reason we got it to work with the e-reader. The header is going to make it way worse. Actually, I think its headers are disabled because we have no margins. Yeah, no, we're just going to go with that. Whatever. It's fine. I mean, it sucks, but it's still legible. Anyway, this is another box thing, so we're going to use the double tag method. So one tag goes through another tag. Boom. It's like the two rings magic trick. I messed it up. And there we go. Fit to page width doesn't affect that for some reason. I don't know why. Well, perhaps it lets you do negative margins. No, it was disabled. It wouldn't let me do anything. It wouldn't let me go lower. Here, margins, custom. It's just 0. I can't go negative. If I do -1, yeah, invalid. So yeah, if I hold up the label, you might be able to see what it's doing. I don't know if the camera will focus or not. But yeah. I don't know why it's doing that. The labels are apparently the wrong size for this, the way that I designed them. So that's one issue. Well, it doesn't have built-in margins, because the other thing is it's printing right up against the edge. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to worry about it too much right now. All right. There we go. One QR code. Just open the flap, put it on the other side. Hold on. There we go. Flap. Slide. And there. Yeah, this is absolutely the way to do this. And then I can just tuck this actually into the other side. It was even possible. There we go. Okay. Scale can have a decimal. I don't think that's the problem. I don't think the scale is the issue, unfortunately. So, all right. Next item is going to be a lot bigger, but still go in the bin this time. What is popping? Ah, that spring was not on the hook. Okay. Capacitor not needed. All right. Moving the lids out of the way, because we're going to grab this. So, this is a Casio word processor that I was sent. It at some point already had a tag on the handle. It looks like there's a string there. But yes, this should fit in the bin, and then, All right, the mic cable needs constrained. One moment. That's not even the big capacitor? Yeah. When cables attack, yeah. This is why I'm wearing two shirts, to be able to help counteract this. Anyway. Unfortunately, it leans forward. I don't want to try and make it lean backwards. We're not going to need to crop the image, thankfully. Bend the metal a little bit. And there we are. Okay. Okay, that's perfect. That's fine. Okay. Casio Rider CW16. Casio Rider CW16. All right, I'm gonna pin the photo upload tab, and then I can just do this and go back. There was not an error. There is no error in my submission. Okay. I forget if you looked into this, you're able to have hidden tags on the wiki, only displayable while you log in. I don't think so, and I don't think that I would... I'm pretty sure that's impossible. Let me show you why. Wikipedia. Any Wikipedia article, just as an example, this is dangerous. Oh, they have random page disabled? Really? All right, fine. Here, whatever this is, okay? We can go to tools, and then somewhere around here, we should be able to view source. Maybe it's just edit. Yeah. So we can see everything that's the actual wiki code. So there would have to be a separate wiki code. This is how everything gets put in there. So yeah, there's no way of doing it without having the code be visible. So. See, what do you mean 1984? Dang, that's old. Is that when that thing's from? Dude, I love the sports jacket in the background. That's amazing. It exists and works. Wiki random. Ah. That was a page for a plane crash today. Oh. That was a long page already. Dang. Okay. All right, then we can just leave that. And then manual, Casio, you know, I'm going to do space writer. I don't really know how it's meant to be, but then I can do it like this. Or maybe, I feel like it's meant to be like this. You know, I will just go with that. All right. It is a judgment call whether or not to put the product name in the title, or the manufacturer name, I should say. So it's it's hard to say because I don't think here that it should be in there. Casio Rider, I mean Casio's in the name, like it's obviously not necessary. CW16 model number seems pretty obvious. Location is going to be the bin. Beautiful. But Apple II, it's part of the product name as example. But I did Sharp OZ7000. Now, if I just said Wizard OZ7000, I feel like that's less descriptive. So it's, you kind of need it there. But if I said, let's see, what's a product that doesn't, maybe they do need it. Is there anything that I wouldn't put the product name in? Like G4 Cube? Would I say Apple G4 Cube? I don't know. I feel like I would go G4 Cube. Yeah, it's context dependent. I don't know exactly what the context is. I need to better define that. All right, save page, save. Atari 2600? Yeah, so that one is required. But also that that should be a video computer system, if I remember correctly, for VCS. All right, so now this is going, oh, it needs a tag. Dude, it is like going to be so easy for me to miss the tags. This one has a plastic handle on the top, so we don't need to do the loop thing. Go ahead and clear all these old tag ones. P, and we'll just deal with it. I don't know how to. What I'm wondering is if maybe the feed is in the wrong position for the labels, and that's why it's printing weird. I don't know. I think manufacturer should be in the title. Maybe, yeah. Anyway, print. You need the label. There we go. Tomorrow I'll try and figure this out. Because we're doing this all weekend, by the way. I put in a lot of effort to get to this point. I would like to do a lot of this. All right. See, HP things with just numbers, that's a problem? Yes. We know what an 85 is, but in 5 years' time, I mean, I know I will know, but yeah, definitely, that's a good example. And beautiful on the handle, and there we are. This fits in the bin. Kinda okay, it's not great, and then I made the cable a little too short for my mic. That will have to... I'll have to go on top of some other things. The bin, it's one of those bins that like narrows down towards the base, and it's wide enough at the top, but not at the bottom. So we need some more medium-sized stuff. So let's do this, which is in an upcoming mail video. Actually, it'll probably be the second next video. So yeah. Oh boy. I actually don't know what all I have here either. This one's a little wonky as far as what's actually the thing versus what is just also in the box. Oh, I should have given you guys the camera view for that. Oh well, sorry. All right, close that. Take a picture. All right, so this is a DCB modem. So these are like two, I guess it's only this one, but that's also a modem. The really cool thing about these that I didn't even realize, so these were sent by 1010. The really cool thing about these, those are Mac width. Like you can put a Macintosh on top of one of those and it's the exact same width. Like that's super duper cool. One moment, I'm hearing the Note 9 over there buzzing. Oh yeah, a whole bunch of emails, but nothing that I need to immediately respond to. Okay, so that picture is going to be fine. You know what? I think we're going to do this. I don't think this one goes in there. Raymar, Telenetics. Yeah, these are separate. Okay, I'm going to take this out. We'll mark this separate. It'll go in the box overall, but we're going to mark it separately. So that's our photo. Okay. Still super sad about missing that one. I do have two microfiche viewers. I'm not sure they're both good. Also, while I'm far away from a camera, let me look at my Band-Aid situation I got going on here. I moved the Vision Man system integrator computer today, and it sliced me up real good. Okay, that's a thing. So, games are not great with manufacturer? No, I would not want id Doom. All right. DCB modem. Upload more files. And go. Okay. Use gloves. Yeah, I meant to. They're in my van. Like, They're also in really bad shape. Dude, I got big hands. It is impossible to find gloves that fit, that don't suck. It's awful. What size? Dude, I don't even know, man. Like, I needed like actual frigid condition below zero work gloves at one point in my life, and I bought XL size. The webbing does not go all the way down to my fingertips still. So like, I guess 2XL? I don't know. They were still restrictive in movement. It was really awful. All right, let's figure out what this thing is and like catalog it. This one, whoops, I'm going to put a little more information in because I don't know a lot about it. Manual computer list. Okay, so DCB LL data modem. All right. Good day, internet viewers. Hello and welcome. We are currently, I guess this is actually going to be the last thing here. We'll do one more thing, actually. We are currently cataloging items on my wiki in a really good way that actually works this time. We've been working on this for over a week now. So what I've just done is taken this photo, uploaded it, is of this item. We're now going to input information about this item into my wiki. So this is a modem that works with a Mac. Picture of the device, DCB modem. Perfect. Manufacturer, DCB, I believe. Datacom for business. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna type that out. Datacom for bussiness. Okay. Condition, I don't know. It looks great, but I have no clue. There's no year on this. I'm not going to snoop through the manuals. Model number, no, but there is a serial number. Come on. You know you want to scan that barcode. It looks all barcodey like. Beautiful. Okay. Color is white, but the colors aren't relevant. All right, it does have a display. Looks like a 1602, but yeah. See, basically, normal size, pretty much everything, every car. Fit in every car? Oh, I so don't fit in every car. Looking for one thing, it's found something else is relevant. Say, well, that's good. Let's see. Location. All right, so this is where this gets super powerful. I have a storage bin down here that has a barcode. It's actually a QR code with a domain. But give me 1 second here. We'll mark this out. All right. I'm going to clear out the rest of this unneeded text for the moment. That's for more complete pages. We're going to save this. All right. And what we can do now is two things. One, we need to click this, open a new tab. This asset tag is automatically generated and prints to a thermal printer label maker. And I can put this tag or label onto a string tag. Getting faster at this as we go along here. And then I can put this on the box somehow. Now I'm not quite sure how I want to do it for this box. This will fit on these flap things, and those flap things are definitely going to be strong enough I don't have to worry about this, so I'm just going to do this. There we go. And bingo. Now I have a code that is attached to the box on a tag. I can put this box in my bin down here. That fits great. And I'll continue to rearrange some things in there as well. Okay, that's all good. It's fitting much better now. I'm very happy with that, actually. Okay. But the cool thing is, now that that box is in there, we know we're done. We can click the bin here, and I'm going to refresh this page since I've modified all the stuff. Boom! Look at all the things that are in the bin. We know they're in that bin. Dude, that's so awesome. It's just so good. We're actually tracking things that are going places. This is so good. This does take a little while because I'm being too fancy with it. I might stop taking pictures. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. We'll see how bad it is as we continue along, but this is nice. So, all right, let's add one more. We're going to do one last one for today for the other modem that was in this box. What do you mean failed? Hold on. Disconnect. Connect. Yeah. And live view. Okay, camera, just be like that. We'll restart the camera. All right. So you stop by Cycle Gear on your way home. They have mechanics gloves in stock, 2XL, 3XL. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I probably should, actually. Not today, but at some point. So the photos really slow down the process. There we go. So I don't know. It'll be dependent on how this whole thing plays out. That's what keeps making sound. Oh, this is bent. Ah. All right. The sound is fixed. All right. There is that modem. Click. Let's see. Pictures not on the critical path, I guess. You can scan stuff in now, but photograph them in the bin later time. Yeah, so that's the other thing, is that I can take a picture or pictures of layers of the bin to see the items in there. So that is an option to get pictures without having to do it for every single one of these things. And because you know there is a location assigned, you can just track the, you can go look at the bin. This is a pen rill data link. Data
GOGOGATGET 360S up as tier 1 and says 3/4 of the year.
Weird
What
modem
does
name.
the inventory 2D barcode look like for that? End of line.
I didn't crop the picture, it was close enough. So those are RS42. Oh man, this needs a weird power supply. I might put this back in the box. I don't know. Well, it's going to be in the bin with it. RS432 connections. I have no idea. I genuinely don't know. I would love to get pictures of like the connectors on the back and what the front looks like and all that stuff, but that's not the objective right now. The objective right now is I want to get things into bins because I have too many loose things around. So that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. Fantastic job. I have to go. All right. See you tomorrow, Cart House. No problem. Okay. Let's make this title a little better here. So safety third. I don't know. So pen rill communications alliance data link v.34. That a complicated product name. Dude, that is going to fit on the label terribly. That's going to be awful. See, did you go to Walmart for the bins? Yes, Sam's Club, same thing, basically. Yeah. Okay. Let's get rid of the boilerplate. We don't need that. And save. Oh yeah, I don't print the tag before. Asset tag. Troll Pete looking. It technically all is fitting. It would be legible if it was printing correctly. It'll be solved tomorrow. It's still kind of legible if you know what it should say. I'm actually going to have to buy more of these labels. Just occurred to me. Okay, now this one, we don't have a box for this, so I'm going to put it through the vents, which sucks. This is what I was talking about. I need some kind of curved piece of metal for this in the future. For now, I'm going to pinch it to the side, then I got tweezers over here. And I managed to get it. Awesome. Come on, work with me. All right. Yeah, curved tweezers, but they're too thick. That's the problem. It needs to be like a paper clip. Do I recommend buying new old stock labels? No. Plastic wrap sealed zebra labels 2016 do not print properly anymore. So mine is a Dymo printer. I hacked it so that it doesn't need the DRM anymore. So I will probably buy cheapo third-party labels. There we go. And that is in the bin. So one thing I can do here to top this off. One more picture of the bin. Just name this bin. I'm gonna name it -1. Upload more files. Heard of the Pokerator? We'll get ready for Threaderator? Yeah. And there we go. Edit. Insert. We're going to do gallery. Gallery is usually the better bet. And then bingo. Done. Oh, it's above that? I don't really want it above or below that. Okay, that'll do whatever. Fine. Save. And there we go. We got a picture of the things in the bin. Boom. And you can see one of the asset tags in there. Okay, that's really sweet. I mean, that's just a picture. That's nothing. But we can see recent changes. We have all of the items that we added today. They are all tracked in the bin. That is so cool. That's awesome. All right, we're going to call that here, though, for today. We ran slightly over time. Actually, we kind of ran a lot over time. Oops. But yeah. This is really nice. Just need to go shopping at your office? I will have to stop by sometime then, because that sounds handy. But yes, all right. So we are going to continue this tomorrow. We got things like Cube, we should probably do. So this is actually another thing where we got to figure out, like, oh, where do we draw the line? Because, like, I see those sound sticks as going with the cube, but they should probably be marked separate. So I'll do that. But yeah, I'm going to pick out a couple more things to fill in that bin before I finish that one off, and then we'll call that tomorrow. It's not going to be too many more things. That word processor really filled that sucker up. So we'll grab a couple of more things. I see one good option. I have a... actually, that's kind of perfect. We're totally putting that in there. Right there in the center towards the top is a unfocusable thing. I think it's a Zircom token ring PCM CIA adapter. Yeah, that's perfect to put in there. Kind of weird thing in a box. Yeah, there we go. But that'll be it for now. So we will pick this up again tomorrow. I'm going to charge up the Zebra tablet. We'll see if we can use that. We might try and get crazy and do wireless printing. I don't know. It sounds awful, but maybe. I don't know. So, yeah, that's the goal. I hope you guys understand now why I've been pulling my hair out for all of this stuff. So, yeah. Data wedge. I don't know what that is. Oh, you will get a kick out of this though. So this is an actual, this is Zebra ET55. Got like a real scanner and all that fun good stuff there. So yeah, that's the computer that's like made for this kind of stuff. So yeah. So I'll try to ride Shelby's energy, get the kitchen, study his bedroom, sort it over the weekend streams. Good luck. That is what we're basically doing this weekend, is cleaning and organizing, because yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to hit the outro here, and we're going to call it there. All right, well, thank you all for joining me on this. It's really nice. Should be on the Zebra computer as a configured scanner module itself. Ah, okay. Well, it won't really help for my Dymo printer. That's the one I'm actually printing these labels with. But yeah, that'll be good to know for the big one. Anyway, really nice to put everything together now, finally, from all the work with the Media Wiki page. It is actually working. It works kind of awesomely. This is pretty good. I'm really excited for how this goes forward in the future, and I think that this is all going to be extremely sustainable, the way that I set it up. Since it's all through Media Wiki, it's like easy to maintain. I own all the code. Nothing weird's gonna happen. And yeah, so if you guys have enjoyed this series on this stuff, then you definitely want to follow or subscribe on YouTube. Excuse me, to be notified when I go live again next with this stuff, which will be tomorrow, 20 hours from now? Yes. Yeah, but that is it for now. So, if you want to help support the channel, you can find me on Patreon or get a shirt like this one. But yeah, that's it for now, and I'll see you next time. Quick, I just